Yeah, we're looking at chapter 6 to 15 of the billionaire's habit for pastors. Firstly, I just want to salute your initiatives.
Thank you, sir.
You like to
Thank you.
like to do something unusual, something that I mean, trying to bring the pastors into the billionaires club.
Yes, yes, so
We have very few of them are fine
we
already.
do.
Yeah,
We
which
do.
is good. That means that you want the thing to spread.
Yes,
I think it's a very good, to me, I think it's a very good idea what
yes,
you have started, because apart from making money personally for themselves, the
yes.
work of the kingdom itself is business. Is business.
Very true.
So, for you to
Very true.
run the work of God successfully, you must have that billionaire's habit.
Yes.
So not just making money personally for themselves, but also
Yeah.
I believe it will help we pastors to properly run the work of the kingdom of God like business. And
Yes.
we always put on our business cap,
Yeah.
and it will really, really help a lot of us. Don't let me say us, that me, I'm a businessman. So
You have always been a
I've
businessman.
always have that idea. I, I remember there was a day there was a time I organized investment seminar. This is an
Yes.
investment seminar in a church, and one bishop in the UK here who knows me very well. So he rang me up and said, Pastor, I'm still wondering the way you organize business seminars, investment seminars in the church. That how do I do it? Do people attend? I said, why not? He's a man of God. Please, when you are doing the next one, invite me, not as a spy. I ask people, I want to learn. I want to hear you
Yeah.
preach. I only teach the Bible, and the conference has to be. I said, well, you give what you don't have. I'm giving what I have. And
That's
that's
true.
why, by the grace of God, I've been able to raise, like I've raised a lot
Yes.
of business
A
people
lot of business people, yes.
from nothing to, and majority of them are doing very well in their businesses.
Very true.
So,
Very true. Which is part of why we added you. Which is why we added you to the list of pastors to be part of the masterclass, because we also want some level of credibility. We don't want people who are going A and then we are going B. People who don't believe in the conversation. So we had to select a few people that we know that their credibility is there in terms of their desire to help members become wealthy entrepreneurs, and they probably have background of business and entrepreneurship. Yes, very true.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We're looking at unusual passion and dedication to the things of God. Yeah,
yes,
which is a very good thing to talk about, because if you don't really have passion for the things of God, because even as a pastor, why do you want to become a billionaire? Why do you want to be rich?
Yes.
It's because you want to impact the work of God. You want to give back to the work of God. You want to be able to do the work of God seamlessly. You don't want to rely on an offering to do many things. I tell people, I said, offering does not really go too far if you want to go far. If you want to go far. So if you want to really expand, if you want to do a lot of things, in the work of God that you are doing, tithe and offering, because when you look at the percentage of the people that pays tithe in the church, like the Pareto analysis, it's like
it's like 80-20.
80%. So one must look at what else can we do without overburdening the people. And as you are looking at your passion and dedication to the things of God, from my experience in this work for almost 3 decades now, I've realized that members want to see what you can do yourself.
Yes,
so
very
if you are
true.
asking them to give, they want to see what is the percentage you are bringing in. You are your family.
Very true.
and most times, projects that we want to embark on, we champion it. We champion it. That's why when you see churches that are built, they don't grow until they finish the building, because some people will be running away. They know that this is the time you'll be asking them for money. But when the project is completed,
everybody has start coming back.
you see people rushing this. You are not raising money again. And that's why it is very important that pastors are actually financially empowered.
Yes.
Because the moment you start it, and they see your hand there, it's easier for the rest to join. But you are not doing anything. You are waiting for them to come and start the foundation for you. Even the rich amongst them will hide their head.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
I tell my members every time, I said, well, if you are still struggling to pay 10% as your tithe, I pay more than 10%, and I show them proof. Every time I show them proof, I let them see that giving is a lifestyle for us. So I even challenge them sometimes. I tell them, I give more than most of you that are sitting here. So you know that you are not telling them what you cannot do. You are not giving them theory. Yeah.
Very true.
And if you are not capable personally, it will be difficult to live like that. You cannot just be pray for them without letting them know that God is doing something to in my own life.
Very true. Very true.
As we are praying for you, we are being blessed.
We are being
unusual passion and dedication to the things of God. I believe that when God even sees our heart, that we're dedicated, that even if we are blessed, we will return the money, we will use the money for the expansion of the kingdom. So God himself will favor our labor.
Very true.
And like I said, until you have that passion, you will not be able to give all. You will not be able to give all. We had a breakfast meeting with the women on Saturday, and we got a guest speaker. She said something profound. They just bought a property in London, and she said that herself and the husband, they sold their property, put the money in there.
Wow.
Look at that. No wonder it was possible for them to achieve that project. Because the moment members see that if our pastor can go and sell their properties and bring in the rest will follow suit.
And what you're saying is very true. I remember when I used to pastor a chapel under Winners Chapel, we had the wall fell down, so the building just, I don't know whether it was the building or whatever. And we were now writing to the headquarters, waiting for money to build back. And I realized that this will take time before headquarters with Canaan Land will, release funds. And we are the ones that do service there. And there's no other place we can move to. So I remember going to meet one of the members who is into bricklaying, and I told him, give me costing. So he gave me the costing of what it would cost, to do the wall back and build it back. So that particular service, I remember, after preaching, I said, well, it is us here that are worshiping in this branch, and this is what it's going to cost for us to build back this particular wall that has fallen. Your pastor, you all know, and funny enough, that I had a lot of business challenge and even lost my office. I started operating from home. So they all know that I had some challenges. And it was shocking that the little I had, I can't remember how much it was. Maybe it was 30,000 out of almost 200,000. I said, treasurer, here's my own money. But yeah, everybody else, you want to sow to this project, please meet her. Do you know that same day we had more than we needed to finish that building?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. People want to see what you are putting in.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is what is going to challenge them to be part of whatever project they are doing. So members to the people that are following you, they look at you, they look at your lifestyle. If they know that God is blessing you also, but you are not giving back the war, it they will withhold. Yeah. Because we are in a time that people are not reading their Bibles anymore. They are reading the pastor.
Yeah. Wow, that's deep. That's deep.
Is why the word you use there, billionaires habit. So they must see that habit. You understand?
Yeah.
Before you become a billionaire, they must see your habit.
Yes.
Your dedication to the word of God, your genuineness, your heart. Yeah. People look at your heart. They want to see what you can do. And I believe that when we are sincere with the work of God, even as pastors, He will begin to bless us more and more.
Very true.
And more.
Very,
if I do this business and I can make 10 million, I'm giving back 5 million. Any pastor that is still of the 10% offering and the rest, their ministry can't go far. Until you have that everything I have belongs to God.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. And see, funny enough, it's the same culture with business. Hardly will you find any entrepreneur who owns a business and does not put back almost 80% of the profit back into the business. So you are the pastor. Yes, sir. Go ahead. You were saying something.
Yeah, I said if an entrepreneur does not, if 80%, just like you were saying, I said if the entrepreneur normally does not have that give back policy, the business will die.
That's true. That's true. So if an entrepreneur pulls back 80% of his profit back into the business, you as a pastor have to understand that this is your own business. Jesus said, I must go about my father's business. Right?
Yes.
And I and my father are one. So in other words, I must go about my business. So if you as a pastor, you are not at the forefront of dedication and passion for the things of God, now you expect members to be the one doing it, which is part of what has led to a lot of bitterness in the body of Christ, the anti-tithing, anti-giving, is because people felt used. A lot of people felt pastors were asking them to do what they were not willing to do. A lot of them felt in nothing. The little we have, our widow's mite will sow it to church. Meanwhile, our pastor will be living lavish lifestyle. And it's not even as if he's hustling, he has a job or he has a business like we do. So we are now the one going to do the hard work, £20 an hour. We are the ones trying to grow our business. You are sitting there saying you're only praying and fasting. You are not doing anything. We'll bring the money to you. You're seeing members begin to say, we don't think that is right, which is why for me, I felt the book was needed.
I think it's a timely book, actually.
Yes. If members can see that my pastor too has something he's doing, right? He's,
doing. Yeah.
and yes, and God is blessing the work of the hands of my pastor. And he,
Yeah.
out of how God has blessed him, is able to also impact ministry. It will be easy for people to serve God. Many of us
It will be
compare
easy.
ourselves with our fathers in the Lord, who, as at the time they now started doing full time, they've put in 30 years. The ministry has
Yeah.
grown to a level it can sustain itself, right?
Yeah.
You cannot start that way. Unfortunately, pastors are that way. You can't start that
Mm.
way. It has to get to
Look,
at this. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
yes, sorry. I said, even if you look at the lifestyle of these, our fathers in the Lord, who have been in ministry for a long time, you see, yeah, you realize that even the money they make from preaching, the money they make from seeds sown to them, over 50% of this money is being invested back in the ministry. So, because if you don't have that habit, if you don't have that habit,
Yes.
people follow you will still, yeah, because giving is infectious. So if they don't that habit in you,
Yes.
the people following you will see you.